What is going on, guys? Good morning and welcome back to the channel. Hope you guys are doing well. In this video, I'm going to be taking a look at Ethereum for you guys and Dogecoin and a quick look at Bitcoin. Most importantly, we are going to be doing a recap on Dogecoin. So smash the like button, hit that subscribe button if you are new to the channel, and we are going to dive straight into the charts. No fluff, no extra BS, just some beautiful technical analysis and price predictions coming straight to you on this beautiful Monday of Fed week. As you guys know, this is a major week for cryptocurrency and for the financial markets. So let's brace for impact here and take a look at Ethereum first here. We're going to take a look at it on the hourly time frame. And just to give you guys a quick little recap here, and of course, you guys do know retail sales coming up, building permits coming up, and the Fed press conference coming up on September 17th. Again, guys, a major week for crypto. On the hourly time frame, you guys know that we did get a beautiful breakout for ETH back here, down around the $4,400 price level. And if you didn't know, this was actually a major breakout on the hourly, 4-hour, daily time frames of this beautiful descending wedge. And guys, of course, before I give you my opinions here on the price action, of course, remember that this is not financial advice. I am not a financial advisor. Please do your own research. ETH could come a bit lower if it does not hold the 200 moving average here. The red moving average right here is the 200 moving average. We need to hold this or ETH might pull back considerably lower down to previous resistance, down around 43.50. Obviously, we could backtest, but we've already backtested this previous resistance back here. That was this current dip. And now what it looks like Ethereum has done on the hourly has consolidated to the downside in this falling channel. So we do have nice confirmation and consolidation here, minus this little fake out to the upside, a little bitty bull trap there on the hourly. And the big question now, of course, Ethereum, before we move on to Dogecoin, the big question for ETH is, will we hold support here after testing the support of the channel? Will we bounce here? Looks like we are trying to as I am recording this video. Should we bounce, we will have resistance coming right up here at approximately, give or take, 45.75 right here. If we cannot break that, 45.60 to 45.75 here, then Ethereum may still be in this consolidation range. We may come lower, like I said, down to test previous resistance. It does look like the indicator here is starting to flip red on us, which is a good sign that we're going to roll over some before continuing higher. Now, moving on to Dogecoin. I do appreciate those of you that have stuck around for the video this far along. And if you have and you've enjoyed it and you haven't smashed that like button yet, please do so for the algorithm. It's greatly appreciated. Thank you guys very much. Now let's get on into the Dogecoin price action, because the Dogecoin price has actually dropped down to my measure move target from our previous live stream. You can go back and check out our previous live stream and see that I am not lying to you here. But our measure move target on the short term for our price prediction of Dogecoin during our last live stream was hit perfectly. Okay, so let's go ahead and do a quick recap of this price action for Doge and see where we think Doge might go next. I have been trying to catch the dip on Doge. However, I was not convinced that this was the last dip. So I got in right here and I exited my trade right here. You can see that on my X profile. You can see where I had posted this trade, but I did get in on this bounce. However, I got out here right before we dipped because I was afraid that this dip might bring us lower. You know, once we got rejected by the LSMA there on the hourly. So we're squeezing between the 200 moving average and the LSMA. This is a good little squeeze right here. If we can see Dogecoin hold support here and pop the LSMA, it's a good idea that we might come up to retest this resistance here or I mean support, excuse me, that we broke. So we did break that support here, right? And if we do bounce here off the 200 moving average, Doge is likely to test that previous support for resistance. And that's right up at about 27.5 cents. So about 27.5, 27.6, right at about 27.6 is going to be that beautiful retest of previous support right here, which would be testing the uptrend that you just broke here, Doge. Darn it, Doge. That's okay, because you know what? We need this dip. Some of us want this dip. A lot of us probably want this dip before the Fed press conference. And I'll be honest with you guys, I don't know about y'all, but personally, the volatility right now is going to be very high, and I could expect some major swings here. And it's a very good idea to not trade until we have some confirmed structure here and a confirmed breakout or pattern. I would say too, also on the 4-hour Dogecoin chart, I have been looking at the MACD, and I believe that the MACD is still showing signs on the 4-hour that it can come lower before liftoff. And so I believe that would indicate that this chart for Doge is likely in play. You can see that every time we came up here on the 4-hour, or I could put it on the daily to squeeze it in here a little better. Let's see, daily time frame. Oops. Okay, now I've got it on the daily for us. And this pattern I've been watching for Dogecoin, guys, and you can see what has happened every time we came up to the resistance. Every time we came up to it, we pulled back. So this is what I'm looking at. And again, just to remind you guys, this is just my opinion for informational, educational purposes only, not financial advice. But if Doge were to continue and play out similar to each time it came up to this resistance before, then the price should come down to this support, down around 24.8 to 25 cents, possibly 25.5 cents right here, and that would actually give a nice test of this breakout. So you can see that Doge actually broke this previous breakdown zone here. That was our first breakdown zone, and with this breakout to the upside, you did break above that here. You can see that we are slightly above that, and so you know that is some major resistance here. I do believe that the drop down to 25 cents would make sense here for Doge. If you look at the daily time frame MACD as well, although it looks like we could go a little bit higher from our previous drop, it does look like even if we did go a little bit higher, we are due for that correction. And last but certainly not least, let's take a look quickly at Bitcoin. So Bitcoin, guys, on the weekly time frame, I have multiple Bitcoin charts, multiple Dogecoin charts. We have TA on different time frames, lots of different things, but of course I'm only going to talk about a few patterns and a few things I'm noticing here in this video. If you would like to stay up to date and catch my other videos, don't forget to smash that subscribe button and tick that notification bell. Join the Discord so that you always get notified when I go live or upload. So for this Bitcoin chart on the weekly time frame, guys, we were looking at this as a potential bull flag. Now, the measure move of this potential bull flag is actually all the way up close to $200,000 for Bitcoin. It actually puts Bitcoin's price at around $191,000. And that is, of course, speculating this as a potential bull flag. And of course, this could be invalidated, but as of right now, this has completely played out. So we broke out of the bull flag perfectly, retraced down to the indicator and bounced beautifully off of this indicator, which we typically always do, guys. This indicator, I mean, is beautiful. If you watch my channel enough, you will see that I use the same very few technical indicators on TradingView to get you guys these accurate, very accurate calls. Now, for Bitcoin to continue and reach this measure move target, I believe, without invalidating this, it would need to hold this indicator once again. I do believe if it falls into this indicator on the weekly and does not hold the top of it, I do believe we will top out and round off. So, for Bitcoin to run to $190,000 to $200,000, I believe that it must hold $98,300, $98,500. I would say $98,500 must hold. Even if we wick below it, we need to stay above this in order to continue higher. Thank you guys again for watching. Don't forget to check the links in the description and follow me on all social media. Don't forget to subscribe if you're new. Smash that like button for us. We greatly do appreciate it. And I hope to see you all in the next one.